Hello, my name is Hannah Maney, and I will be speaking about a company that I think does redemptive work in the community. The company that I'll be speaking about is actually a company that I used to work for. It is the company of Food Lion. One thing that really impressed me about working there was the different community services that they did every year around typically Thanksgiving. That space between Thanksgiving and Christmas, they would always do a food drive where they would have boxes where customers could come by and donate some money to purchase one of the food boxes to give out to the community. They did this every single year, and every single year we sold out of all the boxes. It gave the people in the community an opportunity to give, and not just give, but give out to others in the community. Another thing that impressed me about this company was the fact that they gave food daily to a local food pantry. Somebody would come by and take any extra food that we had, any food that would go bad in the next couple days, and take them to the food pantry to give out to people in need. This really impressed me because I've worked in other places in other food related jobs. One in particular where the managers were very, very strict about the fact that we were supposed to throw any extra food away. This was very difficult for me because this job was in a bad part of town. There were a lot of homeless people nearby that we could have very easily given the extra food to. I can kind of understand the company's mindset of not wanting all those people to come by and be constantly begging for food, but knowing that you're giving away tons and tons of food every day, which happens in any kind of food industry, but knowing that when there are people out there that you know for a fact are not going to have a meal that day was very difficult, and I did not enjoy that. So being able to see that extra food was given to people in our community that needed it was very encouraging for me. Another thing that they did is they had certain funds each month that each individual store would choose what they wanted to give that money towards. So, for instance, one month we gave money to a local individual who was going through cancer and was having difficulties paying for their treatments. Another month we gave money to the local high school to pay for food and drinks for the people who were doing football and band practice because it was really hot. And then it was like a crazy thing where the first time that they had met up, not everybody brought enough water and food, and I think there were issues with like some people passing out. So we gave the money so that they could have food and drinks and be able to keep themselves safe and hydrated. And then another month we gave money to a local women's shelter for women who had been abused in our community. All of these things were specific areas where we as employees were able to see kind of where our work benefited the community and how we could make the choices to actually help those in need. Seeing that was really an encouragement, not just to our community, but to the people working there, knowing that our jobs made a difference, and seeing how the company that we worked for benefited the community just made us want to work harder for that company.